I want to talk to you guys about pay to win in Lost Ark. So you might have heard that phrase thrown around that Lost Ark is pay to win or something like that. Well, I'm going to go through it with you about what are the mechanics for quote-unquote pay to win in this game. Although I do want to clarify that really it's kind of not pay to win because everybody can get almost anything that a paid player could get. The catch is it's more like play to skip, as I've heard someone say before. Play to skip. Basically, spending money saves you a lot of time. You can buy extra resources, you can get your trade skills leveled faster, you can save your time in return for money. That is what it is in this game. So pay to skip would probably actually be more accurate, but let's just, for the sake of this video, call it pay to win, all right? So, obviously, the store, right? You would go to the store and you would think, all right, what can they get in here that's OP? Well, first off, they can get infinite crystalline aura, which is not really a big deal. 10% on a lot of stuff, that like your energy recharging and stuff like that. Not totally crazy. One thing is they can buy fions, which are used to bid on high-dollar auctions, which late game are going to be applicable. They're kind of a pain in the butt to get without paying crystals. They can get report done faster because every week they can buy 5 of these report chests. They can also, every week, buy a trade potions pack, which is not very significant. And then, you know, the battle item doesn't matter at all. This one doesn't matter at all. But they can get card bundles every week, speed up the process of getting cards. They can get other stuff, too. I'm trying to go through here and look at these things. They can get this thing, which lets you basically just use up your work energy twice as fast. And that's all it is. Basically, use it twice as fast, get twice as much stuff. But it speeds up the process, saves you time. They get ship skins, which will make their boat move faster or have different perks depending on which one it is, which again will save you time. They can also change their guild name, which is not pay to win. It's just something that's in here. Character slot extensions, which if you know this game, the more characters you have, the more stuff you can do in a day. So you could run Chaos Dungeons 2 times on every single character, or you could run the Guardian Raids 2 times on every single character, and the Guardian Raids are tradable, so you can send them all to one character and get it done faster. So there's stuff like that. There's Una task instant complete tickets. If you've already done an Una's task before and you get the same quest again, you can finish it instantly using an Una's task instant complete ticket. So that's another one that's pay to skip, saves you time. This is probably the best ship skin for moving fast. I'm not going to go into detail, but that one's really good. Phoenix plumes, you can just buy a bunch of these if you don't have enough, so that you can just revive as soon as you die. Saves you time. It's all about saving you absurd amounts of time, but we're not done yet. There's more in the store, okay? And there's ways for free players to take advantage of some of this. So before I get to how they get coins, also don't forget Mari's secret shop. This is literally the best way to pay to skip. You'll be able to buy Harmony Shards, Star's Breath, Guardian Stone, Fragments, Guardian Stones. You can buy the backed catalog. You can just get like geared up, get your item level up way faster buying these. Also, on the other tab, the War-Torn/Trade, you can buy things for Una's task. You can buy these life energy potions. These ones are the crazy deal. You can get more stronghold energy, so you can level up your stronghold faster. It's pay to skip, pay to skip, pay to skip. Legendary report chest, more card packs. I mean, you get the idea. It's literally just pay to skip. Research acceleration. There's nothing in here, though, that really makes you stronger at the very end game. If you are a free-to-play player and you eventually get to max item level and, 100% the game, basically, you're going to be on the same ground as someone who paid like $5,000. It's just going to take you longer, is all there really is to it. Now, the other thing that they can do to get ahead faster is they can spend money to get coins. Now, there's 2 ways that they can do this that I'm aware of, at least. The first one is straightforward. They buy royal crystals. So 12,000 royal crystals for $100. Then they go to currency exchange and they can buy coins with those royal crystals, though at a loss, because royal crystals don't convert into normal crystals at a 1-to-1 ratio. So it actually cuts the value in like half or close to half. And then you, the free-to-play player, this is where I was talking to you guys a second ago, you can buy crystals in here. You buy up to 10 times a day. You can buy 95 crystals, 950 crystals a day. So I'll buy one right now just to show you. So we go here, and I bought some. All right, I got some crystals. So you can buy crystals as a free-to-play player. You can't get the stuff with the royal crystals. There's some things that can only be bought with royal crystals. But any of the stuff with normal crystals, you can do if you can just get a hold of gold coins. which I'm planning on making a gold coin farming idea video, whatever, in the near future. So definitely consider subscribing to that, even if whether you're a free player or not a free player. I've just got to really not only finish the ways to get gold, but figure out which ones are the fastest and best ways so I can give you guys the most accurate information. I'm really getting close to that video. We're getting closer every day. I've almost got it down to a science. So hopefully that'll be coming tomorrow or the next day if we're lucky. But yeah, you can buy those crystals like that, and then you can go to Mari's Secret Shop. That'd be my number one thing as a free-to-play player. You pay the pay-to-win people for their crystals, and then they take your gold. And then you go to Mari's Secret Shop, and then you can kind of catch up a little bit too. This is the best deals are going to be in here, depending on what type of player you are. Either life energy or stuff for your item level or both. But then, that's not all though. So, the pay-to-win players can actually buy some of these pets. Not all these pets are tradable, but some of these mounts and some of these pets are tradable. They can buy these with royal crystals and then try to sell them for gold. And if you'll have to check your server and your prices to see if that comes up to be a better conversion. But you can go to mount down here or pets. There's mount pets. So, here's those pets. It's maybe right this second, right this exact second. I think it might be a better conversion based on these prices right here. But, it could change. You gotta check it day by day if you're a pay-to-win player about which way you want to do it. Also, as a free-to-play player, you can get these mounts that you otherwise physically would not be able to get because these guys can sell them. Those are just cosmetics, obviously, and same for the pets. But the mounts might have special abilities like being able to run or something. I'm not 100% sure, but they're not super pay-to-win, right? And then the pets, same kind of thing. I mean, there are certain perks to having them, mainly setting them out on dispatch missions, and they have the element that they're good against and all that, but they're really not going to pay to win. It's just they're trying to, get your gold. But if you wanted to get these pets and you don't have a way to get crystals or royal crystals, there is a way for you to get them as a free-to-play player. So it's not all bad if you're into, collecting them all or collecting pets, that type of thing. You can check in here. And again, as a pay-to-win player, this is just another way for you to convert royal crystals into gold. Right now, you could convert, apparently, if this actually sold at these prices, you could sell the cackling Totoiki, or whatever you call it, turkey, for, 1,300 royal crystals to 800 gold, which might be a lot better than that normal crystal conversion. Actually, right this second, it is better than the crystal conversion naturally. So keep an eye out on stuff like that as a pay-to-win player. And again, as a free-to-play player, you can look at that. And one more time, you can, exchange your gold for crystals so that you can buy some stuff in the Lost Ark shop and you can buy Mari's Secret Shop. So keep all that in mind. So those are the primary ways that pay-to-win players can do it, but there's a little bit more. So in the store, you can just convert straight to crystals using those royal crystals. You buy the royal crystals, and then you convert to royal crystals. Or as a free-to-play player, you buy the royal crystals, right? And normal crystals. Now you have normal crystals. Well, there's a lot of stuff in this game that you can do with crystals to just change some stuff. So, for example, if you go to your stronghold and you go to your workshop, and this thing's almost done, but it has 11 minutes. I can just finish now for 2 crystals if I wanted to. Same kind of thing for a longer thing. Like, I can go to this mission, which has 8 hours on it. I can complete now for 63 crystals. So, you're limited by things like stronghold energy or action energy, whatever. But if you want to, you can just burn everything real fast or do things real fast. There's a lot of things in this game that have that speed up mechanic. I can't remember them all offhand, but just, that mechanic exists in a few different places in this game. I forget where else I saw it, but I know it's out there somewhere. And yeah, so that's the other way you can pay to win, is just straight up pay crystals in order to have something just get done instantly. That's the other major way that pay to win players have the advantage for getting to the end game. But one more time, I want to reiterate in this that it's really not pay to win, it's pay to skip the game, basically. Because, I mean, if you're really into PvP and you want to be rank 1, leaderboard, something like that, you'll get there faster. But there's nothing stopping you from just putting down, the 700, 800, 2,000, whatever hours to get to the same place as someone who paid to skip. You can get there eventually, it's just how much do you value your time? If you're someone who has a job in real life and you make like $80,000 a year, okay, well, it's probably worth your time to just spend some of your income to save yourself 1,000 to 2,000 hours of gameplay, right? But at the same time, on the other hand, free-to-play player, if you're having fun playing the game, then there's no point in paying to win. Because at the end of the day, this game's kind of like an old PlayStation 1 game, if you're old enough to remember PlayStation 1. And all the games back then, they always had the completionist thing. No matter what you were doing in the game, every level would have a grab all the crystals in this level. If you can find all of them, 42 of 42, then you've got them all in this level or whatever. And there was like that 100% mentality. This game is like the new age MMO version of that. Whether it's Makoko seeds, whether it's something else in the game, it's 100%ing things, getting all the report done with all the different NPCs. I mean, it's literally a 100%er's dream come true. You can be working towards a 100% of a game for like 10,000 hours before you're done. So that is your choice. You know, if you like doing the 100% runs of games and you're a completionist like that, then there's really no point to pay the money. But if you're someone who just wants to get to the end game faster for whatever reason, and you value your time, then obviously you're going to pay money to skip if you have that money. So that's what it really comes down to. That's really the point of this video. I just wanted you guys to understand the real mechanisms at play, the reasons why you would or wouldn't or should or shouldn't do a pay-to-win plan or a free-to-play, or I guess pay-to-skip is what I should be calling the other one. And also how you guys can benefit off the pay-to-win. You guys can get your crystals right now while they're cheap. The price is going to go up over time, like I talked about in a previous video. You can get things in the shop. You can get pets and mounts from the pay-to-win players that you normally would never be able to get. There's a lot of benefits both ways in a game like this. And since it's not a game like New World, right? New World, you have wars, you're controlling territory. So if you can get to the end game faster, you're paying to win something. There are some things in this game that are kind of relevant, but there's nothing that significant like New World, like what I was used to, where taking a territory was a big deal in that game. There's nothing quite that powerful in this game. So yeah, that's the situation with pay to win. Those are the differences, guys. Hopefully it helps you understand it. If you are going to pay to win, now you know the efficient ways to do it. As far as converting your crystals to coins, whether the pets, the mounts, check all three to make sure you're doing it right. And if you are free to play, now you know ways to, take advantage of the pay to win and get your piece of the pie in the process. So yeah, hopefully it helped you out. Now you know the difference between pay to win, pay to skip, and free to play in this game. And yeah, that's how pay to skip works in this game. And it really doesn't matter too much. It's mainly about how you want to play your game. So that is pay to win and how it works in Lost Ark.